My fiancé announced, "I listed your car on Facebook Marketplace for $5,000. Someone's picking it up in an hour. We need the money for my bachelorette party." I said, "Fast sale." Then I called the police about attempted theft and was waiting with officers when the buyer showed up. When she had to explain to the cops why she was selling property that wasn't hers. I, 30 male, am standing in my garage watching my fiancé get handcuffed. This is not how I expected my Tuesday to go. Got the text at 2:13 p.m. I'm at a job site, mid-panel installation, phone buzzes, Facebook notification. Amber tagged me in a post. 1967 Ford Mustang Fastback, $5,000 cash, must go today. Buyer picking up at 4 p.m., first come first serve. With pictures of my car, the car I've spent 4 years and $22,000 restoring. The car Amber knows I'm obsessed with, the car that's literally my retirement fund on wheels. Listed for $5,000. Called her, she answered singing, "Hey babe, did you see? Why is my car on Facebook?" Oh my god, so Tiffany and I were figuring out the Vegas trip and we're $3,200 short for the villa. So I had this genius idea, we just sell your car. Problem solved. The guy's coming at 4. I'm holding my phone, not saying anything. My brain is buffering. "Brett, hello? You listed my car for $5,000. Well yeah, it had to sell fast, and it worked." He's super excited. "Amber, that car is worth $22,000. Okay, but like we don't need that much, we just need enough for Vegas. You're so bad at pricing things. Where's the title?" "What? The title? To my car. Where is it?" "Oh, I have it. I grabbed it from your office this morning." "You went through my filing cabinet." "Babe, we're getting married. What's yours is mine." Anyway, I told him I'd have the title signed and everything. This is gonna be so great. The villa has a pool on the roof. "Amber, you can't sell my car. It's already sold. He's coming in, Pike. Hour and 40 minutes. You should come home and give him the keys or whatever." "I'm calling the police." "What? Why?" "Because you're committing theft." "Theft? It's your car. How can I steal from you?" "It's my car. You don't own it. You're selling it without permission. That's theft." "Oh my god, you're being so dramatic. It's for our wedding. It's for your bachelorette party. Same thing. I can't believe Wait, you're not actually calling the police, right?" Brett hung up. Called 911. Dispatcher picked up. 911, what's your emergency?" "My fiancée just listed my car for sale on Facebook without my permission. She stole the title from my house and is planning to complete the sale in less than 2 hours. I need officers at my address. Got home at 3:20. 2 squad cars already there. Amber's car in the driveway. Officers talking to her on the front lawn. She's crying. Tiffany's next to her looking furious. Parked my truck. Walked over. Older cop, Officer Mendez according to his badge, looked relieved when he saw me. "Mr. Collins?" "That's me. Your fiancée here says this is a misunderstanding, that you gave her permission to sell the vehicle." I absolutely did not. Pulled out my phone. Showed him the text thread, the Facebook post, the part where she said she grabbed the title from my office. Officer Mendez read it. His partner, younger guy, read over his shoulder. The partner's eyebrows went up. "Ma'am," Mendez said to Amber, "did you take the vehicle title from his house?" "We live together. It's not taking." "Is your name on the title?" "No, but..." "Is your name on the registration?" "No, but we're engaged." "Ma'am, engagement doesn't give you legal ownership of someone else's property." Tiffany stepped forward. "This is insane. They're getting married in 6 weeks. Brett's just being petty." "Ma'am, step back, please. He's trying to ruin her bachelorette party over a car." Mendez turned to me. "Do you have the registration?" Pulled it from my truck. Handed it over. "My name, only my name. And you didn't give her permission to sell this vehicle?" "No, sir. Found out about it from the Facebook post." "Where's the title now?" "Inside," Amber said quietly. "In my purse." "I'm gonna need you to return that to Mr. Collins." "Are you serious right now?" "Ma'am, you took property documents that don't belong to you and attempted to sell property you don't own. That's theft and fraud. You're lucky Mr. Collins called us before the sale completed, or you'd be facing felony charges." Amber started ugly crying. Full sobbing, mascara running. Doorbell rang. 3:58 p.m. We all turned. Guy in his 50s standing there in a Harley jacket, holding a thick envelope, looking at all the cop cars very confused. I'm here for the Mustang? Officer Mendez walked over. Sir, I'm afraid the vehicle is not for sale. The person who listed it doesn't own it. The guy's face went from confused to pissed. Are you kidding me right now? I drove 2 hours. I took off work. I got $5,000 in cash. I apologize for the inconvenience, sir. This was listed without the owner's knowledge or permission. The buyer looked at Amber. So you were trying to scam me? No, it's complicated. Save it, lady. He turned to Mendez. I want to file a report. This is fraud. You're welcome to file a report, sir. I can give you the information. The buyer spent 10 minutes giving his information, shooting death glares at Amber the whole time. Finally left, muttering about crazy people and wasting my time. After he left, Mendez turned to Amber. Ma'am, I'm placing you under arrest for attempted theft and fraud. What? You have the right to remain silent. Brett, stop this. Anything you say can and will be used. I'm your fiancé. Against you in a court of law. Tiffany was filming on her phone. This is insane. He's having her arrested. Ma'am, put the phone away or you'll be charged with obstruction. Tiffany lowered the phone but kept recording. They cuffed Amber. She was screaming the whole time about how I was ruining our lives and destroying our wedding and everyone's gonna know what kind of person you are. As they put her in the car, she looked at me through the window, still crying. I was doing this for US. Watched the squad car drive away. Stood there in my driveway. Tiffany next to me, still filming. You're a monster, she said. She tried to steal my car. For your wedding. For her bachelorette party. There's a difference. I hope you're happy. You just destroyed her. She destroyed herself when she stole my title and committed fraud. Tiffany got in her car and peeled out. Officer Mendez stayed back. Mr. Collins, she's being held pending bail. You'll need to come down to the station tomorrow to give a formal statement. Will do. And sir? Change your locks. Get your important documents somewhere she doesn't know about. Already planning on it. He left. I went inside. Found my title in Amber's purse on the kitchen counter, right where she said it'd be. My Mustang's still in the garage, safe, sound, and my fiancé is in county lockup. What a day. Update 1. Been 48 hours since Amber got arrested. I've got updates and they're wild. So Amber made bail around 8 p.m. that night. $2,500. Carol, her mom, paid it. I know because Carol called me at 9 p.m. from Amber's phone. Brett, I just paid $2,500 to bail my daughter out of jail because of you. Because of Amber's choices, Carol. She was trying to do something nice for her wedding. She stole my car title and tried to sell my car for a quarter of its value. You didn't have to call the police. What should I have done? Let her commit felony fraud? You're being absolutely ridiculous. Amber's destroyed. She's humiliated. Everyone knows she was arrested. Maybe she shouldn't have committed a crime on Facebook. Carol hung up. Next morning, got a call from the police station. Detective Garcia wanted me to come in for a statement. Got there at 10 a.m. Gave my full statement. Showed them everything. The Facebook post, the text messages, the timeline. Garcia looked almost amused. Mr. Collins, in my 12 years doing this, I've never seen someone post evidence of their own crime so publicly. Amber's not big on thinking things through. Clearly, she's being charged with attempted theft, attempted fraud, and possession of stolen documents. That last one's from taking your title. What's she looking at? Depends. First offense, she'll probably get probation and fines, but it'll be on her record. Good. Left the station, went home. Found Amber sitting on my front steps. We need to talk. How'd you even get here? Tiffany drive you? Uber. Brett, please, can we just talk? Just 5 minutes? You tried to steal my car, Amber. I wasn't stealing it. I was selling it to help US. By forging my signature on a title? That's fraud and theft. I didn't think it was that serious. Not thinking is kind of your trademark. Brett, please, I'm sorry. I screwed up. Can we please just fix this and move on? The wedding's in 5 weeks. There's not going to be a wedding. Her face crumpled. What? I'm calling the venue today. Canceling everything. You can't. We've paid for everything. I'll eat the costs. We're done, Amber. Over a mistake? Over you stealing from me and then getting arrested and still not understanding what you did wrong. I made an error. People make errors. People make errors like burning dinner or forgetting an anniversary. You committed crimes. Multiple crimes. That's not an error. She started crying. Everyone's going to know. Everyone's going to ask why we canceled. Tell them the truth. I can't. It's humiliating. Should have thought about that before you posted it on Facebook. She left sobbing. I went inside and started making cancellation calls. That afternoon my phone started blowing up. Amber's bridesmaids, her family, random people from the guest list, all with variations of, "What did you do?" Amber's devastated. "How could you cancel on her?" Blocked most of them. But I did answer when Amber's dad called. "Brett, my daughter made a mistake, a big one, but are you really going to end 3 years over it?" "Dan, she tried to sell my car to fund a party." I know. It was stupid, but she's young, she wasn't thinking. She's 28, that's old enough to know better. I'm asking you man to man to reconsider, give her another chance." "Dan, even now Amber doesn't think she did anything wrong. She thinks I overreacted. That's the problem." Silence. "Then, what if she goes to counseling? Would you consider it then?" "No, we're done. I'm sorry." He hung up. Later that night, got a text from unknown number. "This is Tiffany. You ruined Amber's life. Hope you can live with yourself." Blocked it. Then another unknown number. "Brett, it's Kayla, bridesmaid. What you're doing is cruel. Amber made a mistake and you're destroying her over it. That's not love." Blocked. Another number. "You're a control freak who can't handle a strong woman making decisions. Amber deserves better." Blocked. They were using different phones to get around my blocks. Smart, annoying. This morning, 2 things happened. First, Venu called. "Mr. Collins, we got a call from an Amber saying the wedding is not canceled and you're lying. What's the situation?" "The wedding is definitely canceled. Amber and I are no longer together. Ignore anything she says." "Understood. We'll note that in our records." Second, my boss called. "Brett, got a weird situation. Woman named Carol called the office asking to speak to you about harassment." "What's that about?" "My ex-fiancée's mother. We broke up. She's upset about it. She said you had her daughter arrested?" "I did. She tried to steal my car." Long pause. "Seriously?" "Yep." "Okay, well, Carol was told to stop calling here, but heads up in case she tries again." This is getting insane. Update 2. 1 week since the arrest. Amber and her family have gone completely off the rails. The harassment escalated immediately after I canceled the wedding, but it's gotten so much worse. Sunday, Amber showed up at my house, again, this time with Carol, Dan, and Tiffany. Full intervention squad. Didn't answer the door. Talked through the Ring camera I installed the day before. "Brett, you need to open this door right now," Carol said. "We're not leaving until we talk." "Nothing to talk about. We're done. Leave." "You can't just throw away 3 years. I can when someone commits fraud against me." Dan stepped up. "Son, you're being unreasonable. Amber made a mistake. We're offering to pay for marriage counseling. Fresh start." "Dan, she tried to steal my car. She panicked. The wedding costs are overwhelming and she made a bad choice. A bad choice is buying the wrong dress. Theft is a crime." Amber pushed forward. "Brett, I'll do anything. Anything. Just please give me another chance." "No. I love you. You don't steal from people you love." They stayed for 30 minutes. Finally left when I said I'd call the cops again. Monday, got a text from the venue. "Mr. Collins, Amber, called again insisting the wedding is on. She's demanding we honor the contract. Please advise." Called them. "Amber is not authorized to make decisions about this event. If she calls again, do not speak with her." "Understood. We may need written confirmation from you." Sent them an email. Fiancée. Clear. Tuesday, things got weird. Got a call from my credit card company. "Mr. Collins, we're calling about suspicious activity. Someone attempted to charge $3,200 to your card for a property rental. We declined it. Want to confirm you didn't authorize?" "I did not." "Okay, card's been flagged. You'll get a new one in 5 to 7 days." Later found out, Amber tried to book the Vegas villa using my card info she still had saved in her phone. When it declined, she called the company claiming there was an error and she was definitely authorized. They didn't buy it. Wednesday, the real nuclear option. Got a call from my landlord. "Brett, someone vandalized your car. Called police. You should come home." Left work immediately. Got there at 2 p.m. My Mustang, in the driveway. Every window smashed, tires slashed, hood keyed with "should have sold it." Police were already there. Officer Rodriguez taking photos. "Mr. Collins, security cameras?" "Just installed them. Let me check." Pulled up the Ring footage from that morning, 6:47 a.m. Clear as day. "Amber, in a hoodie, with a crowbar, smashing my windows one by one, slashing the tires, keying the hood, looking directly at the camera at one point. Didn't even try to hide. That's her, I told Rodriguez. That's Amber. Your fiancée? The one from the car sale thing? Ex-fiancée, yeah. This is really bad for her. This is felony destruction of property. She's already pending charges. I want to press charges. Already noted, will issue a warrant. Damage estimate, $8,400. Windows, tires, paint correction, detailing. Insurance will cover most of it, but still. Amber was arrested again that afternoon. At Carol's house, she was in her pajamas, eating cereal. This time, felony criminal mischief, felony vandalism, violation of bail conditions. No bail this time. Judge said she's a flight risk and danger to property. She's been in county lockup since Wednesday. Carol called me from 6 different numbers Thursday. Finally answered the 6th. My daughter is in jail. Again. Because of you. Because of her choices, Carol. She destroyed my car. You drove her to it. You canceled the wedding. You humiliated her. So property destruction is justified? She was emotional. She wasn't thinking. She looked pretty clear-headed in the video. Took her time with each window. You're a cruel, vindictive man. I hope you rot. Hung up. Blocked all the numbers. Friday, the lawyer I consulted before, Gary Fletcher, called. Brett, I'm watching the local news. They're running a story about jilted bride arrested for car vandalism. They're using Amber's mugshot. Seriously? Yeah. You might want to prepare for this to get more public. Great. Sure enough, by Friday evening it was everywhere. Local Facebook groups, the news website, people sharing the story with comments like, "This is insane," and "Play stupid games." Some of Amber's friends commented defending her. She was driven to this. Brett's the real villain. But most people, not sympathetic. Saturday morning Dan called. Brett, we need to talk. In person. Met him at a coffee shop. He looked like he hadn't slept in days. My daughter's sitting in jail, facing multiple felonies. Her life is ruined. She ruined it herself. Brett, what would it take for you to drop the charges? Both sets? I'm not dropping anything. Money? We can pay for the damage. And something extra. $20,000. You drop everything. She gets counseling. Moves away. You never see her again. Dan, she committed crimes. Multiple crimes. On camera. I'm not letting her buy her way out. My wife wants to sell our house to pay for lawyers. This is destroying our family. That's Amber's fault, not mine. He just stared at me. Then got up and left. This morning got a letter from Amber, sent from county jail. Brett, I know I messed up. I know I went too far, but I was just so hurt and angry and I wasn't thinking. You were my whole world, and when you took that away I didn't know what to do. I love you. I'll always love you. I'm sorry. Please drop the charges. Please. I'm begging you. I can't survive in here. Not one word about what she actually did wrong. Just how she felt. How she was hurt. Toss the letter. Her court date for the original charges is in 2 weeks. The vandalism charges will be added. She's looking at real time now. Gary says with both cases combined, probably 18 to 24 months if convicted. Everyone's mad at me, like I'm the one who tried to steal a car and then destroyed it when that didn't work. But honestly, I sleep fine. She made her choices. These are her consequences. My Mustang's at the shop. They say it'll be 3 weeks to fix everything. Insurance is handling it, and Amber's in jail, where she belongs. Final update. 6 weeks since the original car sale attempt. 4 weeks since Amber smashed my Mustang. Time to close this out. The court stuff moved fast. Amber's lawyer tried negotiating a plea deal. The prosecution wasn't interested. Your client committed theft, fraud, and vandalism. All documented, all on camera. She's getting the maximum. The trial was last week. Lasted 2 days. Day 1 was the car sale. Prosecutor presented the Facebook post, the texts, my testimony, the buyer's testimony, Officer Mendez's testimony. Amber's lawyer tried arguing she didn't understand the legal implications and made an error in judgment. Prosecutor showed the text where Amber said she'd forge my signature. Showed where she took the title without asking. This wasn't confusion. This was deliberate theft and fraud. Jury looked convinced. Day 2 was the vandalism. They played the ring footage, full screen. Amber in a hoodie, smashing windows one by one. Looking at the camera. Team should have sold it. In big letters. Her lawyer tried claiming emotional distress and temporary insanity. Prosecutor, ma'am, you can clearly see her in the video. She's calm. Methodical, she takes her time with each window. This wasn't a spontaneous act of rage. This was planned revenge. Amber cried through the whole thing. Carol sobbed in the front row. Dan sat stone-faced. Jury deliberated for 3 hours. Guilty on all counts. Sentencing was yesterday. I wasn't sure if I should go. Gary said it might be good to show up, provide a victim statement. So I went. Judge asked if I wanted to speak. Your Honor, Amber destroyed my car, not just property. She destroyed years of work and money I put into restoration. She did it purely out of spite. She's shown zero remorse. Everything has been about how she feels, how she was wronged. She hasn't once acknowledged what she actually did. I asked the court to give her the maximum sentence. Amber's lawyer made a speech about how she was young and made mistakes and deserves a second chance. Judge wasn't buying it. Miss Rivera, you committed multiple felonies against someone you claimed to love. You stole from him. You attempted to defraud both him and an innocent buyer. When that failed, you destroyed $8,400 worth of property. You showed no remorse until facing consequences. You've blamed everyone but yourself. This court takes these crimes seriously. Amber got 18 months in state prison, not county jail, state prison. $12,000 in restitution, includes my repairs plus court costs, 3 years probation after release, permanent felony record. She broke down sobbing. Carol started screaming. This is too harsh. She's not a criminal. Judge, ma'am, she committed felonies. That makes her a criminal. One more outburst and I'll hold you in contempt. Carol shut up but kept crying. They took Amber into custody immediately. She looked at me as they let her out. I didn't look away. Outside the courthouse, Dan approached me. I hope you're satisfied. My daughter's going to prison. I'm not satisfied, but I'm not sorry either. She loved you. She stole from me, then destroyed my property. That's not love. He walked away. Tiffany was there too. She tried getting in my face. You did this. You could have dropped the charges. You wanted her to go to prison. I wanted her to face consequences for crimes she committed. She was emotional. She made a mistake. Mistakes are accidental. She intentionally committed crimes. Twice. You're going to hell for this. I'll save you a seat. Security had to escort her away. The aftermath? Amber's in prison. Will be for the next 18 months minimum. Carol and Dan's marriage is apparently falling apart. Carol blames Dan for not doing enough. Dan blames Carol for raising Amber to be entitled. Tiffany's been posting about me on social media. Justice system failing women type stuff. Her followers are split, half agree, half call her out. The venue refunded half my deposit after I explained the situation. Said they'd never seen anything like this. My Mustang got fixed. Looks brand new. Better than before actually. Insurance covered everything. Work's been good. Boss heard about the trial. Said I handled it like a pro. Dating? Not yet. But I'm not closed off to it, just being cautious. I've gotten messages from people I don't even know. Some supportive, some calling me heartless for sending a woman to prison over a car. Here's my response. It was never about the car. It was about someone I trusted stealing from me, then destroying my property when she didn't get her way, then showing zero remorse except feeling sorry for herself. Would I do it all again? Absolutely. Some people think love means letting someone hurt you without consequences. That's not love. That's stupidity. Amber's in prison because of Amber's choices, nobody else's. I got my car back, I kept my house, I kept my sanity. And I learned that when someone shows you they don't respect you, your property, or the law, you protect yourself. Every time. Thanks for following this mess. Hope someone learns from it. Respect people's property, respect the law. And if you break both, don't be shocked when you end up in handcuffs. Peace out.